And I'm Cheryl, and together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Good morning. Oh, good afternoon, Kate.
Good morning, Cheryl. That's the time zone.
Time zone takes effect today. Good morning, everyone. Afternoon, and welcome to Fickle Stitches. It is Saturday, March the 30th, Easter weekend. So for those of you who are celebrating, we hope you have a good time with your family. Those of you who are selling, I think we're still in the month of Ramadan too. So we've got some major holidays happening here. So we hope that you have a good time celebrating and observing. So, yes, it's been quite the week. I'm getting progressive glasses. That's a little stressful.
I have progressive glasses.
These are not. These are my good old trusty reading glasses that I need now. And it's like, okay. I figured I would get the ball rolling on that so that I would have glasses in the hand and get used to them before we move. So, yeah. So I'm finally crossing over into real glasses, which is fine. So that's going on. And what else is going on? There was something else that happened this week.
I had to get new brakes on my car.
Yeah. Spring, cleaning, fixing. Why are these? I just made
it so much worse.
I just made it worse. So I gotta get used to glasses again. Now, so that's going on. That's going on. Well, I mean, it's spring. We have red buds here in Oklahoma, which are very pretty. And wind. Lots and lots and lots of wind. So there's a lot of people hacking and snorting here in Oklahoma with all the dust and the crap in the air. So I've stitched just to keep it's all good. So with that being said,
do you want to talk about the questions from?
Yes, absolutely. So we've had I think I alluded to it in our last video. We've had some new people join on, which is awesome. Hello, thank you. We have one in particular who has been leaving comments as they've been going along. And what I thought would be fun is there are a couple of questions that they asked, and that we would answer in our video in case anybody else wanted to know. So, the first question she asked about is for Kate. Let me get my book. There was at one point in one of the videos you must have mentioned Dragon Riders of Paine, and the question was, are there any? Did you ever get any Dragon Riders of Paine patterns? And if you can, if you know them off the top of your head, can you talk about those?
I know I got 2 from Taylor and Cromwell. It's an Etsy site, and there's also a website.
Mm-hmm.
So they do a lot of fan cross-stitch patterns, a lot of musical theater cross-stitch patterns, a lot of book cross-stitch patterns. So I got a couple from them, and they also do the monthly boxes that have themes. So they'll put out for the year like what the themes are.
Yes.
And I knew that Dragon Riders of Paine was going to be a theme, so I made sure and bought that box.
Sorry, I didn't want to be messing with these while you were talking. Keep going.
All right. So in the box came a fully kitted pattern and a couple of other dragon-related accoutrements.
Nice. So sorry, go ahead.
If I remember, there were bobbins that had all the name of the queen dragons on them. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. So you're not 100% sure that those items are still available on the website, but that's where you got them from, and they might be.
They might be. I'm assuming they still are.
Especially the patterns.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. There.
Just leave it alone.
I know. I was just like, okay, there they are. Okay. Well, that's cool. So that's that's the first
I
question.
haven't started stitching any of them yet,
Well,
but
yeah.
pattern acquisition is a different hobby than stitching.
Absolutely. Okay, so we hope that answers that question. She also asked about, or made a comment about, that Canada has tartans. And it's like, yes, yes. Every province and territory in Canada has a tartan associated with them. Not all of them are registered, but I think they're all registered except for the one for Quebec. God bless them. For Canada in totality, they have what's called the maple leaf tartan. It is really pretty. It is super pretty tartan. And Nova Scotia, where I'm from, has the first registered one. We started the ball rolling. And Nova Scotia has a provincial tartan, and it also has a tartan for the island of Cape Breton, which is part of Nova Scotia. So it's definitely a Scottish thing. It is not a Scottish heritage thing for sure. I mean, there are tartans for up north, for Nunavut and Northwest Territories and the Yukon, but I don't know how much input the First Nations communities had in that, because it's very a Scottish thing. But yes, there are many tartans for the different regions of Canada. So there you go. The other question she had was about, she picked up that my husband is a professional. I shouldn't do that. He does this for, he runs online role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons and all the different kinds and systems. And yes, there is a system if you ever want to play a Star Trek theme role-playing game. I don't know much more further than that, because that is definitely within the realm of my husband. But he does run a campaign. I think it's every other week, and it is Star Trek theme. It's not a Dungeons and Dragons theme or the other different systems. It is definitely Star Trek theme. So that does exist. Other than that, can't answer anything more.
What's the website where they can go look at where they can do the?
He runs his games through the platform Start Playing, where you can go online and you can see if you can find a game that's currently running, or suggest one, or where you can kind of match yourself up with a game master that might run a game that you like, and go from there. I do know that they do ongoing campaigns. Or they'll do a one-shot, which is just a contained, instead of like a whole progressive game, it's just like one event. And depending on what your needs are, they can be custom done. And then it's all online. This really exploded in popularity after when the pandemic happened, because there was a lot of people that played. They'd have a weekly game or whatever, going at someone's house. We did. And they weren't able to get together. So it really kind of leapt up in popularity once they figured out a way to do it online. Mm-hmm. And there's graphics and things like that. So it does cost money, I will tell you that. And there's a maximum amount of people that play at a table. And depending on how much custom work Jerry or another game master has to put into that campaign or one shot, will determine how much they charge per seat at the table. So it's it's something he thoroughly enjoys, and it's. I know that there have been nights where he's been laughing so hard that you guys can hear him on virtual stitchers. So he has a good time doing it. He concentrates a lot on kids and families that want to play together. And learn the game and stuff like that. But he does do, of course, he does adult games. So, and rest me, there are games for everybody and everything you're in too. Yeah. So there you go. So if you want any more information about that, um, just let us know. You can ping us on our Fickle Stitches Gmail account if you want to ask more about that, and I can refer you to Jerry, and he can definitely tell you a lot more than what I've just said there. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully that's what you were talking about. If not, let us know and we'll figure it out. So I think that's all the ones that Okie Stitcher gave us. And that's just, we do enjoy, we read everything, every comment, and if you have questions, like, feel free to ask. We'll try our best to answer them either right there in the comments or on a video. So there you go. That is that. So which kitty do you have there? Hi, baby.
So this is a channel about cross stitch and about Kate holding her cat for the entire video. Because obviously I have nothing else to do.
No, no. She's just like, I'm gonna look pretty. I'm gonna give you. There you go. Yep. She's just sitting there looking pretty and comfy.
Yeah, this is Katniss.
This is Katniss.
What?
Oh, we have our distractions today. I have glasses. You have furry kitten.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm about to boot her because we're going to start showing stuff.
Yes, we are, because I want to see your finish. All right. Quality cat content has now been achieved.
Maximum Katniss has been achieved.
Absolutely.
We're going to level up. If I level up enough, can I get a kitten?
Hey, I mean, I'm not one to tell you what to do about getting another cat. I just enjoy them from afar, so there you go.
Okay. So is it me first for the finish?
Yeah.
Okay. Since we both have them.
I know, it's very exciting.
It is very exciting. Mm-hmm. All right. So if you watched last video, I have shown this one. This is Day and Night, artwork by Nadia Stralakina, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I'm doing this on 25 count, 1/1. And I said I was not putting this down until I hit 1%. I hit 1%, and then I said I'm not putting it down until I get a page finish.
I'm shocked.
So I present to you my page finish.
Oh, that looks so good.
And I'm at 1.11%, and nice. I stitched 1,169 stitches.
Nice.
And can you see that that is half a batwing?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So it's nice in a full coverage to actually hit something that you can tell what it is.
Yes, you can definitely tell it's a wing. I wasn't sure if it was bat or dragon.
Bat. There's an owl above it, but I haven't gotten to the owl. But I'm like, okay, yay.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Good job, lady.
Now I can go bye-bye for a while.
Look at all that easy grid. Oof.
Oh, do you want to see all this easy grid?
No, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
All right, and I cut the fabric, people.
I'm so proud of you. Because that doesn't always happen.
Ugh, this thing is a monster.
That's 16 count, right?
No, this is 25 count.
Oh, gotcha.
This is the biggest project I have.
Wow. That's, yeah. Absolutely. Nice.
All right.
Okay, very good. Do you have another finish, or was it just that one?
It's just that one.
Okay. All right, so I actually have one. It's very exciting. Okay.
All right.
So
What do you have?
longtime viewers of our channel will remember the contortions I had to go through to make this particular pattern happen. And what the issue is that, you know, I have a craft room, and I'm interested in a lot of crafty things, but my main ones are cross stitching, knitting, and spinning. And so I have found the Heinzit. I'm not sure what the correct way to say this. Heinzit patterns for knitting and stitching, but I couldn't find one for spin. So I had to go find a pattern that had, what was the issue? The P? The P.
The P.
Okay. So I finally came across this one. I take that back. Kate came across this one. Found this on Etsy for me. It's this is pumpkins. And so what I did was I took all the letters out of there and rearranged them in the order that I wanted. And it actually has the charms, because when you got these, Heinzit doesn't do these anymore as far as I can tell. And so they gave you the charms, and to find an original one with the charms is lovely, because now I'm going to do pumpkins once it's done. So I took the letters SPIN from here and rearranged them, and I finished it and put the charms on. So it's finished. Well, now the charms are ones that I had myself. So these came from my own stash. There we go. So there it is. It's spin. So I used two. The sheep are Mill Hill Treasures, and the spinning wheels are something that I found. I don't know. I came across them and I grabbed them because I knew that I had this in my mind I was going to do. It is on 28 count sand Carolina linen by Charles Craft, and I used the classic Colorworks thread licorice red. So each one of these that I am doing are done in like a favorite color. So this one is, I do love me a good red, so I thought this was a good one. So all of the ones that I'm doing that are going to go in my crafter are on the same fabric. So there you go. So that they all kind of look the same. I don't spin with a spinning wheel. This is the funny part. I don't spin with a spinning wheel. I use a drop spindle. I do it by hand because that's how I learned. I used to work for all those people from Nova Scotia or understand, I used to work at the Fortress of Louisbourg National Historic Site. And one of the things that we would do is we would do things to keep us occupied because we're always supposed to look like we're doing something because we were dressed up as if we were in 1742. And so one of the things that they taught me how to do, one of the things I could do was knit, but I also could spin because it was an acceptable thing for that time frame. And so they had sheep. They had heritage sheep and a goat that was part mohair. And so they got me roving. So I learned how to spin with mohair. Like it was, I got spoiled really early. Anyways, so that's why I wanted to spin.
You could have cross-stitched.
What's
you
that?
You could have worked on a sampler.
Only upper class animators were allowed to work on the embroidery, and I was not.
Oh.
I was one of the, I was a bar wench. No, because I could sing and do some music, I was typically down in the area where they would do the music part. That was part of the animation for that spot. So, not everybody got to be upper class and wear the because they only had a limited amount of the costumes, because the costumes were crazy pants elaborate, and you couldn't just have one for everybody. Let's put it that way. But yeah, anyways, so that's where I learned how to spin. So that's why I wanted to do this one. So there you go. So that was my finish. And then yay! So once the third one is done, once I've finished knitting, then I'm going to try to frame them all the same. So there you go. Yay for the finish.
Ding.
Ding, ding, ding. In the manner of our good friends from Just Keep Stitching. All right. Okay. So I think one of us has a start.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
I said, I think one of us has a start.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to insert a photo of what it looks like here. It's called Funny Dogs from Owl Forest Embroidery. I'm using it with the Owl Forest threads, and I'm doing it on 16 count honey from Bestitch Me, and I started it yesterday. That's why it's still on the Nurge, and 352 stitches.
Okay, you need to bring it down a bit. Right there, perfect. Nice.
The dog head.
Oh, that's going to be a dog head?
It is a dog head. Ears. Nose.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, got it. I get it now.
And I had to put the corgi needle minder on it.
Absolutely.
Because it's called Funny Dogs.
Absolutely.
And 352 stitches. So I think I'm just gonna finish the first dog today. Nice. And
okay.
Ow.
Very cool. Nice. I didn't know you had started that.
I did. If you'd come on last night, you would have seen it.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Just saying.
I know. I was preoccupied with other things last night.
All right. So I have 7 whips. You have 9.
I know. This is really weird. So how do you want to do that?
How about I do 2, you do 2?
Okay, that'll be cool.
Do it like that?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I did say me. All right, so me first. All right, so in no particular order, I stitched on Solstice. Here's what it looks like. Artwork by Ann Stokes. This is the Paine Free Crafts charted. It's on 20 count easy grid, and I put 552 stitches in on it.
Okay, there you go. Over right there. Beautiful. Nice. Ooh, look at all the colors. You can really see all the colors in there.
I'm at 1.33%.
Nice.
So, enjoying that one.
Yes, you are. You're flying on that one.
That's not going to get over there. And then the next one I'm going to show is one of my focus pieces for the year. This is Anzak. Goal is to put 750 stitches in on it every month. I did 502. This is by Long Dog Samplers. And here's where I'm at.
Oh, you started in on the green.
I did.
Nice.
That's New Zealand.
It is New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it's looking really good.
I like this one a lot.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
All right. And then Why don't you show too? Ow.
I
Okay,
will.
sorry.
No problem. Okay, so I'm just basically going to go in the order that I touched these.
Oh,
Okay.
sure, you get fancy.
It's very rare that I have stitched on more things than Kate. I can tell you she's stitched more stitches, but that's okay. So last filming I was working on Smores Anyone. By
So good.
LolaCrow. I love it. It's on 20 count black Ada. And what I was able to, my stopping point was I was able to get more of the, whoops, there we go, more of the trees done, and I was going right to left. And as you can see, where there's a little gap in the tree, that is where the stick is with the marshmallow coming to get toasted. And so now I'm at the point where I put the night in, and there's another tree and the moon, and then this will be done. I just love this.
It's so good.
It is great. Love LolaCrow stuff. And this is actually for my husband. It was for his 2022 Christmas present. So as you can see,
you're still good.
Yeah, I'm still good.
In the craft timeline, you're still good.
Yeah. So there you go. So So I am almost done on that one. Okay. So the next one that I worked on, in my flying vintage sewing machine project bag from Vicki at Stitch and Button, which I love, is, as you can tell, I was in a little bit of a crafty kick, or crafty theme kick, because the next one I wanted to do was Needleworker. Oh, there we go. Needleworker by Little House Needleworks. And yeah, I've had this in my stash a long time, and I wanted to stitch it for my birthday star along. So I'm using 32 count Legacy. I need to start. Yeah, here we go. 32 count Legacy from Picture This Plus. I had a strip long enough and wide enough for what I wanted to do, and this is as far as I got.
That is deceptively larger than I think it is.
It is. It is. I was. I had the end. It was about here. So I got the rest of the end done, and I started putting in the leaves and such. There's a big bird that goes right here. But
yeah.
And I mean, yeah, just doing that swoop, those 2 swoops in the leaves. How many stitches was that? Yeah, it was over 300 stitches.
Yeah, that's deceptively large.
Yeah, it's beautiful, but yes, most definitely. So I have a ways to go to fill my strip. So there you go.
What do we, delusional counting? That's what we used to call it.
Delusional counting. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So that's 2. So I'm going to switch back to you.
Yeah. Okay. So my plans from last video included this one, and I actually followed through. This is the Treasure Island Stitch Along. This was for a category for March, from Sammy J's categories. It was has words. So this is an Owl Forest embroidery pattern, Treasure Island Stitch Along, using the Owl Forest threads on 16 count Sand Dollar by Bestitch Me.
Nice. Ooh. Okay, can you
and
bring
I put
it down?
That...
Oh, no, because we want to see what you worked on. Yeah, you're going to have to do like a scroll up kind of thing.
Can you see the big ship in the middle?
Absolutely.
That's what I stitched on.
Okay, can you bring it down a little bit? Right there. Beautiful.
And that ship was 1,646 stitches.
Oof.
That is no joke on that part. Cat, go away.
Goodness. I love the color palette. It's great.
It is. It's supposed to be a finish this year, people.
It will.
I hope. All right. And this one I just picked up just because it needed to get its yearly stitches in, and I thought I would do it, and it will make Cheryl happy. This is Tidepool from Carolyn Manning Designs. It looks like this.
Yes.
And then this is just done on 16 count white Ada, and I stitched 500 stitches.
And you're right, it does make me happy.
So I'm at 17.79% according to Pattern Keeper.
Nice.
So page 1 is finished, and I'm working on the diamonds on page 2.
Yep. Looks great.
It's fun colors.
Okay, so the next one that I worked on, again, I'm kind of doing a mixture of categories and also trying to touch each of my whips. And so this is one that was for both of those things. So this is Sitting Pretty by Barbara and Cheryl, an oldie but goodie in my stash. And again, this was another one that when I was making the plans for my birthday start along was a no-brainer. I was going to work on this. So I'm doing it on 22 count Hardanger with a called for DMC. I'm going to fold this so you can see it. It's kind of off center though, but you can see. Okay. So I'm going to put this behind it because I wonder if the sun coming through my thing is making things a little more difficult. All right, so I don't know if you can see, but basically I got all of this across here, and then I don't know if you can see down here. It's the start.
Are there white stitches in there?
Yes, I'm bringing it.
Oh, now I can see them. Yep, I can see them.
So I'm going to hold this and see it. Yeah, okay, good. It's staying. And I'm going to get the picture so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so do you see that string of white going down the middle? It's the post.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's where I'm working on.
Okay.
That's what those little, they're pale
doohickeys thingies are.
Yeah.
Beveled thingies.
Yes, that's the technical architectural term.
Probably not, but post.
Beveledy thingies. Yes. I like that. Okay. And the next one. I also started the Little House Needleworks Hometown Holidays series. I'm doing all of them on 40 count lamb's wool linen using the call for threads. And so I was able to work and put their yearly stitches in for, I think I was able to get 3. So this is the first one that I worked on, which is Carolyn Quartet.
No roof.
No roof. Long-time viewers understand. And as you can see here, I finished. There we go. I finished the central tree.
Yay!
Yay! Now I get to put the peoples in.
Yay!
So there you go. All right. Back to Kate.
Okay. This next one I worked on is called Potions and Spells. It's from Autumn Lane Stitchery. It looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's done on 16 count Midnight Ride by XQ Designs. And I just picked it up because it's something I want to finish this year, so I got to put some stitches in it. Yes. And I stitched 679.
Nice.
I found the top.
Can you pull it back and down a little bit? There. Beautiful. Perfect.
Okay.
Yes, you did find the top.
Yes. Nice. So really liking it. It's just Autumn Lane. Man, their patterns are very deceptive.
Yes. They're beautiful.
They got beautiful. They got a crap ton of stitching in them.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
All right, and another one, just because I wanted to, it was a new start last month and I wanted to get more done on it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Another Year Creeps by Ink Circles. I have it on 16 count enchanted from Fortnite Fabrics, and I did 1,764 to finish the first block.
All right, pull it down just a smidge. Beautiful. That fabric suits it so well.
So, yeah, I'm happy. There are 12 blocks. Block number 1 is done.
Yay.
Yay.
It looks really good.
It's a fun stitch.
Yeah.
Other than filling in the skulls, it's a fun stitch.
Gotcha.
I got a little bit tired by the time I got to the third skull.
I can imagine.
All right.
Okay, back to me. So, the next one I started working on was yet another hometown holiday block. And this is Sweet Shop. Whoops, Sweet Shop. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. And I worked on the tree on the side.
Yay!
So the tree is done, and I deliberately did not stitch. As you can see, all of these will have, like, it's snowing.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the fabric, I'm not putting it as actively snowing. So I filled in the parts of the tree that had like snowflakes on it and just made it a tree. Because snowflakes on their own on this fabric will not show up.
Correct.
So I'm not putting them in there. They'll have all the snow along the bottom. It'll be okay. But I can't, for the sake of my sanity and my eyesight. There's not going to be any snow in the wild. Okay. So then, let me see. I'm looking here at my list of things. So next in my, I love this one so much. This project
Such a great bag.
It's a great bag. Again, this one's from Vicki at Stitch and Button. This one is working on, I used this as a category. I think last month had fantasy.
Yes.
Moonlight Kraken by LolaCrow.
Oh, I love that one.
Love this one too. And again, I'm doing it on 20 count Black Ada.
You're braver than I am.
Sure, that's a word I would use for myself. You're being kind. I don't know if brave, but yeah.
Crazier?
Yeah, sure. Adventurous, how's that? Okay, so when I started...
Yes,
Yeah, there we go. Adventurous. So when I started this, I just basically had the boat that you see in the middle and the little green spot there, one of the tentacles. So basically what I did was 313 stitches of blue.
Nice.
And filled in all of the lighter blues around where the Kraken comes up.
Very nice.
I love it so much. I'll say it again. LolaCrow doesn't use a ton of threads, but the way they are used, the shading, it's just so freaking good.
Yes.
Okay, back to Kate.
All right, and last but not least is Cheryl's Whip Go pick from this month, and it is Aspen Mandala from Ink Circles. This is what it looks like. I'm doing this on Princess, a 16 count from Be Stitch Me. And I stitched 1,185 stitches. And it's still on the nerd.
Oh, whoops, 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 whoops. There we go. All
Did
that
you not
time.
have it on me?
No.
That's fine.
It's a good thing I wasn't doing anything bad.
It's fine.
Although I'll have to go back and make sure. Okay, can you bring it down a smidge? A little more. Beautiful. Right there. Perfect.
This is another one I want to finish this year, which is why I'm still stitching on it. I think it's my... Well, it's not going to be my work project because I'm on vacation after Monday for 2 weeks. So I'll probably just find another day and try to get it a bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
Throw another 1,000 stitches at it and see where I'm at.
Right.
So my grand total, I'm going to give you my grand total.
Ooh.
Of stitches for the 2 week period.
Nice.
Was 8,349.
Well,
I've done better.
I was just about to give you your flowers, and I guess I won't. We're so hard on ourselves, aren't we?
Yes.
Goodness.
No one else is harder on you than you.
Really, that is a truthful statement. Okay, well, I still have a couple more.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me get myself back here and make sure. Sorry. My cat just kills me. There you go. So now I'm trying to figure out what she's looking at.
I don't know, but I can hear her purring.
Oh, well then it's all good. Okay. All right. So here's the last couple that I've worked on. Again, this one was also...
Do you have it on you?
Yes.
Do you have it on you?
Yeah,
okay. Just thought I'd double check.
Okay. Okay. So this one, again, was also a category holiday. Or a new pattern in 2023-24. I can't remember what I stitched for. It doesn't matter. Heart in Hand 2023 Collector's Heart.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it as the kit where it came with the threads and the button, I think. And then I picked my own fabric. Oh no. This is the fabric that came with it. Yeah, I got it all together. Don't mind me.
It's called a kit. Yeah. I know you're new to cross stitching. Just trying to make you laugh.
Oh, you're doing a very good job. Okay. So I bought it all together, and it's on 32 count Heartland linen from Picture This Plus. It uses a absolutely gorgeous cottage garden thread called Leather Bound. And this is where I'm at. I had basically this left-hand side done to the C. So from the C over is what I took care of.
Nice.
It looks so good. Oh my gosh, that thread is amazing. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, and then when I went to Canada in February, I was in the middle of working on this next one. I was trying to make it work in a category, and it didn't. I missed it. I don't know what I was trying to do. And now I was just trying to get the stitches in it that I have a goal for each size whip to touch everything this year. So the one I'm talking about is the Snow Queen by Mirabilia. This is a chart that was gifted to me by Kate. And I'm stitching it kind of along with my friend Kit. Kit and Kate. I love this one very much. And so I was just trying to get the 300 stitches in it. So yesterday I was able to get the total up for this year. Sorry. I thought I had it folded a different way, and I don't. Okay. Okay, this is on whatever it was called for, I think. Yeah, 32 count twilight blue linen. Using the called for everything's on this one. I was wanting to do it the way it was asked for. So, here we go. So, oh no. I'll do it this way. There we go. Very professional.
You got a face.
Yes. So,
Nice.
the last I showed it, I had the upper part done. I started in on the hair. I don't know why I didn't finish it. But then I moved down here and got the shoulder started and put in there.
Very nice.
Yeah. So it looks really great. I have a feeling that this one won't come out again until I have it, until I move, until I have my floor stand set up and this is set up on scroll frames. Because this is one of these ones where I can't hold onto this and hold onto the pattern close enough so I can keep track. Like, you know, like there's too many.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be
wrangled.
Yes, wrangled into submission so that I can, and also like all the needles, like set up in a needle holder so I can just pull a needle and do that section. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yes.
one of those ones I can't fiddle with it because it's driving me crazy. So it looks great. I'm excited about it. But yeah, that puppy's being put away for a while because it's driving me nuts. And then my last one is another hometown holiday. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Okay. It is the fifth one, which is Toy Store. And here's where did I just put it? Oh, yeah, right in front of me. Okay. It's still on the hoop. There we go. All right. So, again, 40 count lambswool linen, called for threads. And here I am. Okay, so what I was able to get was another line across, and then I'm starting to put in the windows.
Okay.
And I'll put in the brown to do the outline of the windows, and then I'll stop because that will be way more than the two. I'm probably already blown past the 200 stitches that a small one is going to get. But I wanted to get it to a stopping point that made sense. So it doesn't take very long.
Yeah. Sometimes you just know what you want.
Yeah. And so, yeah. So that's exciting. So that'll be part of my plans next time. So I think that's it for all the whips. Indeed. Okay. And you're all done yours, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Sorry, I'm making a note to myself. There we go. Do we want to talk plans or haul?
We can do plans.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So the categories are up for Sammy J.
Mm-hmm.
Whipagories.
Whipagories.
For April.
Yes.
Number 1 is my newest start. Number 2 is Struggle Bus. Why did it have to be back to back? I don't know.
I mean, it's forcing me to do some stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. Number 3 is New to You. Number 4 is Less Than 10 Colors. And number 5 is Least Amount Stitched. So I only have jotted down in the new to you. So I'm going to do work on Zombies by Prairie Moon because it's the very first Prairie Moon chart I've ever stitched. So
Right.
that was a
So
new to me.
that's what the category is. It's something about that particular project had to be a first for you.
Yes, first
Yeah.
time beading, first full coverage,
Right.
first small.
Right.
So
First small.
and then no, the less than 10 colors. I'm going to pull out Moon Phase Bell Pull.
Okay.
That's only got 4 colors. So,
Right.
um, yeah, the newest start and least amount stitched. I don't want them to be the same, so I'm probably going to finagle something.
Right. Which makes sense.
And I don't want to think about the Struggle Bus one yet. And the Whipco numbers were called.
Yes,
Do
they
I
were.
remember what they were? No. But they came up with my friend Vicki Hartwell at Reading and Stitching. And she chose Wonders of the James Webb Space Telescope, which is fine because I've got another part dropped on the 25th, so I'm ready to go with that.
Beautiful.
And then the other number was Pam at Just Keep Stitching.
Oh, fun.
And she chose Poltergeist Pirates for me.
Nice. That's a good one.
It is a good one. It's just a big one.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
I thought the ship on Treasure Island was big. The ship is a lot bigger.
No. It's the whole thing. Yeah.
I don't need a bigger boat.
Now that we've established that.
Yeah. There's a shark on the Poltergeist Pirates one, so that is kind of funny.
Is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's your plans, is focusing on...
No, those are just some things I'm going to consider in my plans. Like I said, I'm going to be on vacation. I have no idea what I'm stitching.
So this will help, but help guide you.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. I'm kind of in the same boat with you. I'm just trying to, catch up a little bit. As you can see, I went on a little bit of I'm starting to make up some time from when I didn't stitch a whole lot in February. So I'm like you. I'm going to work on categories. I still have a couple I want to catch up on, and I should be able to wrap them up. I'm trying to tie the Whippagory with my Whipgo calls too, and the ones that I owe on last year's Whipgo. I'm like double dipping, double and triple dipping in some of these. So I think I've picked for Whip Go. One of them landed on a group choice, and it's been narrowed down to Oh Whale or Halloween Hill. And I might just do both. Like split zip between the two of them. I like both of them, and they're straightforward stitching, so I might just do a little bit of both for that. And then the other Whipgo block landed on my choice and it has to be full coverage. So I'll probably work on putting in the yearly stitches I want to do for 2 red cardinals in winter, which is the stained glass piece, which I like. And then I think with the Whippagories, I'm pretty sure I've got them kind of nailed down on what I'm going to do on that, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm trying to keep up with kind of like my initial plan that I had started at the beginning of the year, and go back and try to scoop up some of the stuff that I missed last month as much as I can. I'm not putting myself under a whole bunch of pressure to try to get everything covered. I'm just trying to do as much as I can.
Okay.
I mean, stitching is for relaxing and not stressing out what I wasn't able to. That's why I love that we our mantras, our plans are 100% theoretical because um, because if anything, this past year, especially the last couple months, have shown me that I can't predict a thing, and I might as well just roll with it and be okay with. Like I have all these goals, but if I don't meet them, it's okay. It's not a failure on my part. Life happens, and be okay with it, and not stress myself out to try and make something, and it'll be all right. So I'm all good. So that's my general plan. Just keep on trucking and work on the whip glories and my whip go block and see what happens.
Okay.
That's all I can say about that. Okay. Last thing. Bag of acquisition. Bag of acquisition. Bag of acquisitions.
Cheryl, honey.
Yes. Yes.
You're singing Whip Go Bag of Acquisitions. If we ever want to get sponsored by Wegmans.
I know. It's Wegmans. I just shot myself in the foot there. That's what I get for having Whip Go on my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Goodness. Murphy. All right. Would you like to go first or me?
I'll go. Mine isn't too much.
No, same.
Oh, she said that as she. All right. I'm in the Lindy Stitches Endangered Species Club.
All right.
And I got my pattern that came out, and I got the threads. Here, those are the threads.
Oh, nice.
I still need the DMC, but this comes out 6 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
And this month is the African Savannah elephant.
I love that. I love that.
And this here, she said, is satin stitch.
Mm-hmm.
She did post a tutorial and posted a link to the tutorial.
Satin stitches are easy. It's just getting your threads to lay flat. She says, encouragingly. That's the kicker with satin stitches, is getting your threads to lay flat.
Oh, she also explained how she cut down on the stripiness. Because Weeks Dye Works graphite
Mm-hmm.
is the main part of the elephant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's interesting. Reading the directions, people.
I know. It's shocking how much they have.
I know. I'm so surprised.
Yep.
Sometimes. All right. So that was my one thing.
Okay.
And then purple bag.
Purple bag.
Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery.
Yes.
My market haul.
Yay.
Okay. So first off, there was some Weeks Dye Works gold in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I messaged Sammy and went, what did I order this for? And darned if she couldn't tell me. She did. She knew. This is for Moonlight Sampler.
Oh,
I needed some more. I'm like, I had no idea what it was for.
Oh.
Okay.
She told me she tries to keep track of that if you give her that information, because she gets a question.
Yeah. All right. I got all the market freebies.
Yes, yes.
Little package of those.
Mm-hmm.
This was not market. This was just my pre-order for the cottage from the houses.
Yes. Very nice.
So there's that. Okay, now here come my markets.
Yep.
All right. Silver Creek Samplings, the Rainbow Crossing. I swear to God, everybody on YouTube, it seems to be losing pets right and left.
Right.
It's just a horrible time.
Yeah.
My sympathy to everyone who has lost.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. This next one is the Blue Flower Seasons of the Heart series. This is Hearts for Pam.
Oh, nice.
It's all like Australian animals.
Yeah.
So it's cool. There's a wombat, cockatoo.
And
I don't know what some of those birds are.
Is one of the co-owners of Cottage Garden Threads.
Correct.
Yeah, from Australia.
Yes. All right. I don't know why I like this. I just could not. I just kept coming back to it. I had to get it. Eventually, I just gave in. I'm looking at the border now going, I hate my life because this is not going to be fun. This is from the Artsy Housewife. This is Abalonia's apple tree, and it's the Chunky Fox.
It is the Chunky Fox. You could get away with not doing the border.
No, I'm doing the whole thing. Okay. You know me.
All right, fine. I was just looking at it thinking, you know.
Oh, this wasn't Market. This was something else I ordered from Sammy J, but I got Joan Elliott's The Sorceress.
Ooh, pretty. Love the color of the robes.
I think it's just really pretty.
Yep.
All right. And then Fox and Rabbit killed me.
Uh-oh.
They come at night. They're my lunar moths.
Ooh. Beautiful.
And then Queen of the Night.
Nice. Those are pretty.
They're DMC. The Queen has Kryneck. One Kryneck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, small. It's a small. 77 by 95.
Let me give you your golf clap of applause for attempting a
Thank
small.
you. Thank you. That was it. Okay. I'm done now.
You're finished now. You sure?
I'm finished.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to do the same thing. I also received a purple bag from our friend Sammy at Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery. And like you, there were other things in it other than just Market. Sammy and I went in together when we both found out we were doing the same. We were hoping to do the same owl forest pattern, which is the Star Dragon. It was so pretty. So we went in together and got our threads so we could share shipping. So there's my thread packet for that. You can't see the red. I'm so excited about that pattern. So, and she also sent me Stitchy Kindness because she was finished with these patterns and she knew I hope to work on them. It is some of the Songbird Garden series, one of the first series the Cottage Garden Samplings did. So she sent me Wisdom and Promise of Spring. Okay, Wisdom, Winter's Wisdom, and Promise of Spring. So I had started collecting them, and then Vicki from Stitch and Button, and then Sammy sent me. They were both done with theirs, so that helped with my collecting. And I'll probably order the rest of them through her. And then, like you, I received the packet of freebies, so I have those. And this is only, I'm missing... Yeah, there was an... I'm getting another bag from her because she sent all this and then she looked and she realized that there was a pattern missing, and then strangely enough I've added to my order. So there you go. So from the blue flower, the hedgehog, and hyacinth, I just think this is the most adorable thing.
It almost made my list.
Yeah. And then I saw this one and I just, loved it. It's called You Got the Love by Hello from Liz Matthews. I will not do it in this color palette, but I like the different ways to finish it. I will do it in reds for sure, more than likely.
You and red, man.
I know. Yep. And then the other one from Market that I got for now is Plum Street Samplers, the Proverbs 31 sampler, and it's the section. It's the section where it's she seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands, and I can see myself putting that in my craft room.
Yes.
Because it's themed, and and there's a reindeer in it, which makes me happy. Oh, and I also, once I got the threads, I went online and bought the PDF pattern from
I still need to do that.
Yeah. So I got the pattern, and now I'm just going to do and pick a fabric so that when I know we've talked about possibly all of us starting it together, I just want to be ready for when that happens. So there you go. And then I was on Amazon for an unrelated thing and came across these, and I haven't tried them yet, so we'll see. But apparently I'm thinking they are actually Nerge, but I could be. Whoops. Well, no, I don't think they're Nerge. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I bought a set of, I do like these hoops where you can, they have the insides where you squeeze them. So I bought a set to go along with the couple that I have. They send this little teeny little one. What, like...
Ornament.
It would have to be like a monogram because this is absolutely small. Like... It's very, very tiny, but so I'm going to try those out and see if I like those. And then the last thing, I would like to sit here and solemnly admit that I have become a bag addict because I got back from. I always said that I wouldn't get one for every. Yeah, I just like them. When I got back from Canada, I went online and on Crab Shack Stitchery and saw one bag, and of course 2 others came with it. So there you go. So the one that I just can't.
Yep.
I saw that and I literally ran to the website. Like, I just can't. It's amazing. It's like tapestry fabric.
Mm-hmm.
It's classic. So yeah, so I got that one. And then another one that I had been eyeing, another 2 that I'd been eyeing for a while were still on the website. So I got this one.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah.
It's a good, like, neutral one that's not necessarily a themed one, which I like.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had been looking at this one because this is a good summer one.
Oh, I thought that you would get that one eventually.
Yeah, I did. It was one of those things where it's still on the site. It had been on there for a while. It had not been snatched up, and so. And she also, this does not happen every time. I did not ask for the Notions bags on these. I always usually just buy the bag unless there's a set that I want to buy for someone or whatever. But Notions bag, I guess she had some extra. She poked them in my, we might have to do a giveaway.
She sends free Notions bag if you just buy the bag, but they're not the same fabric as the bag.
Yeah, like they may match.
Sell the same.
Yeah. But yeah, but it's not the matching set. And I don't get it with every time I order from her too. It just, and then she also sends the thingamabobbies for the zipper pull. So
Ah.
she did
It's been
on
a
this
while
one.
since I bought a Crab Shack, so I don't think she was doing the zipper pulls last time I bought one.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, again, it's not every time. Like, she doesn't say, like, it's hit or miss whether or not you get extras. You know what I mean? Like, but I think the zipper pull is not an extra. Like, these definitely are, right? I don't know. I don't know with her anymore. I just order and whatever comes. That's where I'm at with Crab Shack.
Okay.
I think that's all the big bags that I'm going to be buying anytime soon. Let's put it that way. Unless I see one and just, yeah. Anyways, I'm never saying never.
Yeah.
So, but that's it for haul for me.
Okay. All right.
I think that's it for now.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Mm-hmm.
Please like, subscribe, comment.
Yes.
Do all the YouTube things.
Absolutely. Thank you so much to everyone who gave a comment of support about my father. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yep. So I think that's all we're going to do. So we'll see y'all later. See you in a couple weeks. And in the meantime, happy stitching, everybody.
Happy stitching.
Happy stitching. See y'all later. Bye.